One of the main things we deal with today is access, giving people that aren't even concerned about us access to our life. I mean, you got people that call you on your cell phone or text you just to see how you're doing, but it's so random you know something's going on. Y'all know the people I'm talking about. All of us deal with them type of people. They're not there to see how you're doing. They're there to check on if you're succeeding or if you're not succeeding. Because their whole life depends on you not making it. They don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you do better than them. Matter of fact, they might have blessings that they can give you, but they won't because it might push you past them. Be it family, be it friends, co-workers, y'all got to watch y'all giving access to. See, a lot of people in your life think they got that G14 classified, you know, the little do-do-do-do-do to get into a building or something like that. They don't have that. Then they got that little scan card, a little badge you hold up, to get into a workplace. But them secret doors and them secret compartments and secret departments they're supposed to try to get into, that only spies can get into, or certain type of people, don't give them access to that. Because there's people out here that want that type of access just to crush your dream. How many times you talk to a family member or a friend or even a parent and said what you wanted to do with your life if it was something sensible and you knew it was a gift you had, and they told you, well, ain't you worried about what situation you got going on right now? How you gonna do that? You ain't got no money. What about the people you hang with? They ain't on that type of stuff. Stop giving those type of people access to your life. Because what they'll do is they'll crush every dream you have. They'll make sure you don't succeed because that is their goal and mission. They might not know they're doing that, but that's what their purpose is. Their purpose is to take what you have that's meant for good, that's meant for you, that's meant to make you prosperous, and destroy it. They're there to crush it. Because we're giving too much access to people that don't mean it's no good. You know why you sit in a financial bind? Because there's somebody that you thought was down with you that you gave access to your finances. How many times you co-signed for a person and you knew they wasn't about no good, but you wanted to see them change their life, so you gave them access to your finances by co-signing for them, and now you're in debt? How many times you got with a partner that you're not with anymore, that y'all racked up bills, and now you can't get a decent place to stay or get electricity cut on or get a phone because you gave them access to your finances? Think about that, y'all. Y'all giving people access to your heart. You won't give it to God, but you'll give it to a man or a woman who won't eventually leave you alone and don't want anything to do with you. Now, we find partners that are there to help us, be it financially, be it spiritually. And I mean men, women, or even business partners that mean you seriously good, because think about it. Your good helps their good, which makes a great outcome because you're working in your greatness and your gifts. But there's too many of us out here that's falling to the wayside on things we can do for our life or do for others because we got people that don't mean us no good. They're out here just to harm us, out here just not to care about us. Y'all do it every day. Where I have people that could care less about my situation, about my job or my motivational speaking, but they'll check on me to make sure I'm still checking on them. And then you can tell, I'm gonna tell you another reason another way you can tell who these people are. Because when you post stuff like this right here on social media, they're the first ones that ratchet back at you. You didn't mean anything negative about it. You're just speaking words of how you feel and how the world's going today, and they get so irritated like you're talking about them solely. No, there's more than just you in my life that does that type of stuff to me. So why don't you take it personal? And that's how you can tell that that person doesn't need any access to you. Because they're so upset and angry that you could be talking about them. It irritates and makes them mad. So sometimes that phone rings, you get a text message, let it go to voicemail. Let the text message go into a big void, a valley of text messages. Don't answer back. Because that sometimes is the one thing that can save you from being so upset and so irritated to where you lose yourself. And where you're not thinking what you're supposed to be doing, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like I said, or thinking about it. Because the fact that was the whole trap in the first place, was you to focus on them and not yourself. So stop giving people and things access to you. Because that access is eating you up inside and is taking from you when you need to be adding to you. Now, there's going to be people that come into your life that will have access because they have seen a door cracked open, and they'll peek through and say, okay, he's okay, she's okay, or they might need this, and they'll slip things underneath the door. I mean, figuratively, they will slip things underneath the door. You need cash? Here you go. You need a meal? Here you go. You need clothing? Here you go. You need someone to back you up on this? Here you go. Those are the people you keep. Sometimes the people that work in the background and are heading out, working out, are for your good, not just for your bad. It's the ones you got to watch that are out here in the public, that are out here in your face, that are here right here at you every single time. Those ones you have to watch, because those are the ones sometimes that don't mean you no good. They're here to take from you, not give. So stop giving the wrong people access to you. Stop answering the wrong phone calls. Stop responding to the wrong messages. Stop putting things on social media that give people access to your personal life and personal being that they shouldn't know in the first place. Because some people take that and use that and they run with it. And they prey on it. It's literally people out here that pray for your bad. That pray you don't make it. It's people out here that have finances to help you that won't give it to you because they don't want to see you get better than them. It's people out here even spiritually that can guide you and lead you, but deep down inside their heart, they're not being genuine. They'll say, God, God, love you, but in the whole time, they're like, oh, I can't stand that person. I hope they don't. Leave those type of people alone. Leave those type of situations alone. Leave those type of jobs alone. Stop giving access to your greatness and to your way of life and your finance, your spirituality to other people that don't mean you no good. Because in the long run, that'll tarnish your greatness.